Okay, so tell us a little bit about Virginia Beach, growing up, school, stuff like that.
But like going to Virginia Beach schools, it was like, you know what I'm saying, it was just like real calm and collective, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I seen, well, let's talk about.
Did they offer anything for you guys as students as far as music goes?
Man, they offered me a mic, you know what I'm saying, and I, you know what I'm saying, seen it, and I just saw a vision of like me taking this to the crib and wondering how I'm gonna make this music happen, and everything just went from there when I took the mic from the school, man.
Oh, right, school. Hey, man, at this point, man, you know what I'm saying, that was probably over 10 years ago, so don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
So you took the mic.
Took the mic. And the headphones, let's not forget about the headphones too. I had to have the headphones. And hold on, and my homeboy, he took the dictionary too. That's how, bro.
So we took a mic, the headphones, and the dictionary?
He took the dictionary.
Okay.
So that's his doing.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We was real about this shit.
And we got right. Okay. Were you able to create anything with those utensils?
Most definitely. Those days, that's when I was really recording a lot. Like, I was just so motivated. After that, I just started recording shit, remixes, my own shit. I basically was doing a bunch of remixes and everything. But yeah, like, that's when I started my first project called Heart and Soul.
Okay, so let's go ahead and shout out Norfolk Public Schools. Okay, for contributing to this young man's music career.
Facts.
Okay, I know you guys didn't know, but you know, RK5 is here today.
Definitely.
All right? Thank you for providing that mic, those computers, and the dictionary.
I don't know where the fuck I would be at right now.
Boom.
For that shit, bro.
Boom. So first actual project, right? That you want to be known for, that you know is pretty, you know, relevant to you actually being an artist.
Yeah.
What is it?
Do I have to say one?
You have to say one. I mean, no, just the you know, the first one that you kind of made, saying just your first mixtape, whatever it was.
I say the first one that like really everybody, like an eye opener, and like really was like, okay, this man's talking about something, was when I dropped a project in 2016 called The Bad, The Good, The Ugly, in which it got my man Dre on it. That's when, you know what I'm saying, and Wu on that project too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
can we go find that?
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud right now, so you can check that out. It was on iTunes and everything, but it ended up taking it down. You know, the yearly thing.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
You can't have everything.
What songs at this time, right, are you most known for?
Since like last year, I was mainly known from like a remix I did off the Kodak Black. It's crazy that we talk about Kodak, but the remix for Kodak, it's called Peace.
Jesus peace, yeah. I got the Uncle me, yeah. Why you gon' let me be? Yeah. I can't roll in peace, yeah. Thought you believed in me, yeah. You know my eyes can see, yeah. Why you gon' lie to me? Yeah. Cleanse my body, please. Yeah. Meditate, let me breathe, yeah. Let me catch the breeze, yeah. While I'm smoking trees, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, I did a remix off that, and you know what I'm saying, everybody loved that shit. Like, I was hearing everybody singing it, bumping in the car. It was, you know what I'm saying, sending me videos of them listening to it. Like, I know a girl, like 2 girls in Atlanta that fucks with that song to this day. They just hit me up this year and said that that song still hits today. So it's like, that was like the one of the remixes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Now from that or anything else, any deals, anybody, you know, message you, any opportunities come across the table for you?
When I was rapping in 2015, which was a good year for me for music, because I bumped heads with a guy named Cypher. Like, we came together, made a group called Chill World, and shit just went crazy from there. Like, everybody was rapping us. We had people throwing up our signs and everything, and then by the end of 2015, we got invited to the SOBs in New York and stuff like that. And like, from that point, it was like everybody, like, people really knew who I was at that time and was like really fucking with us. And, and you know what I'm saying, then when we separated and everything, people still kept following me because they saw that I was really passionate about the music and wasn't letting the group, you know what I'm saying, deteriorate that. But
what's stopping you from keeping momentum?
You said what's stopping me?
Because it seemed like, you know, you got stuff going on.
I do.
But it's going up and it's going down. And that's what I'm listening to.
It's going up.
It's going up.
It's going up.
Okay, so nothing's
going. Yeah.
Nothing's going down.
Yeah, everything's going up.
What's stopping you from shooting up?
Myself.
Okay.
If anything, nothing stopping me. I feel like I'm not being stopped. I'm moving at the pace I'm supposed to be moving.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, with that song that people still bang, right? With that group that you were able to get invited out to.
Yeah.
Why weren't those opportunities and segments? Weren't you able to capitalize off of?
For like the okay, back to, because I definitely lost track of the question. But when we did that show and the SOBs and it was in New York, Virgin was it damn, I forgot. What's Virgin Mobile, something like that. What's the cell phone company?
Virgin Mobile.
Virgin Mobile, yeah. They got a record label.
Okay.
That's in New York, and they saw us perform, and they was, you know what I'm saying, they was real interested in us and stuff like that. And they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, sit down, chop it up, and talk more, because they also seen us perform in 2015 for Raw Digger. She I don't know if y'all familiar with Raw Digger. She did a song with Busta Rhymes, the Flip Mode. Yeah, did a remix. I don't know if y'all know it, but yeah, but like from there, but it didn't work out. I guess because like they lost contact with us and stuff, and I guess they was doing other things, and it was like doing their own thing and moved on. I guess they was uninterested from there. But
so
that was like the only like record deal that was like
a lot of people have told me that same story. Opportunity comes and then contact is not as constant, or contact is not as, the level of communication isn't there as much as it should be.
Yeah.
So
time.
Is it having people in position, the right people in position, could that be something holding a lot of artists like yourself back from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Well, for us, I feel like everything was in position because I had a manager too. Like we had two managers really for both of us, for my guy and me. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like everything. It felt like everything was meant to blow at that time. So I felt like it was an opportunity then, but you know what I'm saying? God got His own plans for me and stuff like that. And if it weren't for that, I feel like I wouldn't be at the place I am now as far as, you know what I'm saying, knowledge-wise, music-wise, and all that. Because, like, I took my own lane. Like, after that, like, I did my own thing, started making my own music. You know what I'm saying? Like, connecting with people more through my music. Because when I was doing music with him and stuff like that, I was, like, you know what I'm saying, going off each other vibe instead of just my own. So when I started dealing with my own, things was different. Hold on, wait. Alright. But I started doing my own thing, and that's when people really started gravitating to me. Is when I was on my own, and they saying, "Yo, you sound way better by yourself." Like this, you know what I'm saying? So I just took that and ran with it, and since then, like more people started coming on my like fan base and like really trying to get to know me and what I do.
So a loyal fan, right? A loyal fan of RK5, when purchasing your music, right? What message are you sending to that person? You know what I mean? Because everybody has music for a certain base.
Yeah.
So which kids, which people, or which humans are your music for?
I feel like my music is for people who's trying to make a way out and feel like they stuck in a position where they feel like they can't do anything, or they feel like they not shit or not worth anything. And I'm that voice to like be like, yo, I've been through similar situations and hardship that you can really get through it just by having positive mindset and just being around people with positive energy around you and stuff like that. I'm more of like talking like that, like just, you know what I'm saying, just getting your mind, like I'm basically like for the mind. I speak for the mind. Like you gotta get your mind, because it's like this world is a mind game. You know what I'm saying? Because you're using your brain. Like everybody uses their brain. Some don't, some do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like the one that's like, yo, you put your mind to it, you can do anything. Like I know you heard that before, and that shit is real. So I go by that.
So, going into 2019, right? Who was RK5 and who is RK5, and what's 2 things that you learned from, right? And that you know now that you're gonna take advantage of.
Who was RK5
and then, and who's RK5 now? Like just all the things that you've gotten better at.
Then I wasn't real like conscious of things, like what I do, how I walk, how I look at everything. Like now as an artist, I see everything differently. You know what I'm saying? Like even like the numbers on the license plate, or like people that's like around me, and what I really do, like my actions. Like I really pay attention to my action, other people's actions now, and how they, you know what I'm saying, how they carry themselves and how I carry myself. Back then, I was just living, just to live. Like now, like as an artist, I make sure I write my planner, what I'm gonna do every day, 3 goals a day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not doing 3 goals a day, then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay.
I mean, you can have your black days where you don't do nothing. That's normal, but I gotta have goals. I gotta write them down. I gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do things that other people don't do, because that's the only way you're gonna be successful, is do the shit that other people don't do.
Sir.
You gotta work hard. You gotta have that work ethic as well. Because like working at 9 to...
Okay, so 2019, right? What's the big goal? You know, from the rest of the time that we have left to fill it up. What's a big goal that you want to accomplish by the end of the year?
Big goal, I say, I want to go on tour with my group. Travel a lot, like go different places I've never been before, and like just observe nature. Cause I don't know about y'all, I'm into nature, so I love being out and, you know what I'm saying, taking that in and stuff. So
okay,
probably
given the opportunity, right?
Yeah.
2 artists, man. 2 Norfolk 757, not Norfolk, but VA 757.
VA
artists that given opportunity you would like to work with.
Definitely Young Crazy. I don't know.
Okay, RK5.
That's probably just
cool. RK5 too.
You know,
got it.
RK5 too.
Okay. 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay,
facts.
Cool, man. That'd be cool, man. We can see you versus yourself, man. All right. So at this time, it is definitely always a pleasure to be blessed with some talent. I would like for you, okay, to shout out everybody that you love, everybody that supports you.
Man, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my mom and my pops for making me, man, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here talking to you, my guy over here, and y'all. So, and also shout out to Rob J, Bree Beats, Trey W, Woo, who else? My sister, Kyla, and my fans, people that's following me every day on Instagram. Like, y'all definitely be staying tuned with me. Y'all watch every move I do. I love that shit.
Okay.
So,
when are we gonna get a chance to like, when are you gonna book UP Studios for studio time?
Shit, probably this week, next week, man.
Okay, y'all heard it.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all heard it. We on his head. He said Dre W, right? We on his head. Cut.
Hey, I'ma make it big one day. 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 Fancy cars and garages, somewhere on the island. All these bitches be